In this video, we are looking at a quick way of factorizing. So, all you have to do is find the factors of the last number. But remember, with factorization, you always ask yourself, is there a common factor? If there is a common factor, you will remove the common factor first. The first step is to multiply the 8 times the 1. 8 times 1 is 8, and then rewrite all of this in pencil. Notice that the blue ink is pencil work. Alright? Now, factorize this like a normal trinomial. Notice there's no number in front of x squared. Now, the factors of 8 are 8 times 1 and 4 times 2. Choose one of those which can give you 6 when added together or subtracted. So, 6 will be the product of 4 and a 2, right, to get the middle number. When adding 4 and 2, we will get 6. So, factorize that. When we factorize a trinomial, we get two brackets. X times x is x squared. So, the first thing in both brackets will be x. Then take your numbers, plus 4, plus 2, place it in the bracket. And if you FOIL all of that out, you will notice you will get x squared plus 6x plus 8. If you were to FOIL out x plus 4 times x plus 2, you would get x squared plus 6x plus 8. So now we're not done. Because we multiplied by 8, right? We multiplied by 8. This means we're going to have to divide by 8. Dividing by 8, the next step is to take those fractions and simplify them. You can punch those fractions into your calculator, it'll give you the answer. Now, the next step is to take those numbers that are in the denominator and move them in front of x. Right? So what is the answer? All that other work was just temporary work. Okay? So the final answer is 2x plus 1, close bracket, 4x plus 1. Do note that all of this here was just temporary work. So from there to there, that's the answer. Simple like that. Looking at this one, 6x squared plus 15x plus 9. Notice that this one has a common factor. So you should remove the common factor first. Right? And that's removing the common factor. If you multiply all that out, you will go back to here. Back to that. Right? Notice that this is the first step. You will get a mark for that. Now the rest of this is rough work. Then we're going to multiply 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. It now looks like a normal trinomial without a number in front of x squared. All of this is temporary work. You need to find the factors of 6. 6 times 1, 3 times 2. Which 2 can give you a 5 when added together? Right? 3 and 2. The test would be to FOIL all of that out. X plus 3, x plus 2, FOIL it out and make sure you can go back to here. Right? If you do, you have the right factors. Notice 6 and 1 cannot work because 6 plus 1 is 7. If I subtract 6 minus 1, I'll get 5. But please note, because this is a plus, this means the signs have to be the same. So 6 and 1 cannot work. Now, all you have to do is divide by 2. Because why? You divided by 2 here. Notice you said 2 times 3. You with me? So you multiplied by 2. This means you're going to have to divide by 2. Simplify the fraction. If it cannot simplify, you take the denominator and you push it in front of x. What then is the final answer? It's the one at the bottom. Let's test it to see if my method works. Let's test it. FOIL all that out in brackets and then multiply by 3 last. See if it works. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 1 is plus 2x. 3 times x is plus 3x. And the last one, 3 times 1 is 3. Now simplify all in the brackets. We have like terms in the center. Add them up. Notice is exactly the same. And if you multiply by 3, you will go right back to 6x squared plus 15x plus 9. Do practice the exact same 2 again so that you can understand. Next, I'm looking at the zero factor rule. Ask yourself, what must x be in the one on the top? What must x be to get an answer of 0? So all you have to do is let each bracket equal to 0 and solve for x. Notice that x will be the opposite of the one that was in the bracket. So notice here in the first bracket we had plus 2. Notice that this x will be minus 2. So x is minus 2. Notice the next one, x will be minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. So bringing plus 1 over to the other side, it will become minus 1. Therefore, x is equal to 0 minus 1, which is minus 1. So the next one, how much must this x be on the outside to get an answer of 0? So 0 times anything is equal to 0. That x on the outside must be 0. Now the x that's in the bracket, how much must this x be to get an answer of 0? So let this whole bracket equal to 0 and solve for x. X minus 1 is equal to 0. Take minus 1 to the other side, it will become plus 1. So therefore x is equal to plus 1. And so we call this the zero factor rule. Happy learning. All the best.